Good evening. My name is William Hager, and the following screencast is an assignment for the course ENT 640, Entrepreneurial Feasibility Analysis through the Masters of Entrepreneurship at Western Carolina University. I am a part of Team Charlie, which consists of Jeff Blunt, Sri Shadavar, and Chris Carter. The screencast tonight will cover the topic of attributes and features of a well-run e-commerce site. E-commerce is the wave of the future, and one has to understand what sets apart a successful e-commerce site from an unsuccessful one. It is expected that U.S. total e-commerce sales will reach an astonishing $349.1 billion in 2015. The better the site, the more sales it can expect to make. Tonight we are going to take an in-depth look at 6 different benchmarks that are a must-have for an e-commerce site to shine and thrive in the very competitive world of online transactions. Obviously, there are dozens of features that can be analyzed and discussed, but for the purpose of time, we are going to settle on 6. Let's get started on this journey. The 6 essential elements of a successful e-commerce site are a clear logo, free shipping and special deals, customer testimonials and reviews, a shopping cart and search box, payment system icons for an easy checkout, and last but not least, a store finder. The first element that any e-commerce site must have is a logo. A clear, recognizable, and remarkable logo is a must-have for any e-commerce store. There are not many consumers that cannot identify with the Nike swoosh or the Chevrolet bow tie. These are iconic symbols that separate them from the competition. A store's logo ultimately creates trust between itself and its online customers. A site needs to stand out among its competitors, and the logo is an easy way to begin this tough assignment. The second element that any e-commerce site must have is free shipping along with special deals and incentives. A store must develop a clear shipping policy that is visible on the website in order to grab the interest of online consumers once they access the site. Free shipping is the ultimate incentive. However, if a company is unable to do so, then an alternative is to determine a minimum order price, which will include shipping charges. Let's pretend to be the consumer for a moment. What attracts you to shop in an e-commerce site? How about sales and discount offers? These combined with shipping incentives are a sure way to keep the customers coming back for more. The third element that any e-commerce site must have are customer testimonials and reviews. One might ask why these are necessary. Let me take a minute to explain. Customer testimonials and reviews allow for positive or negative feedback to be posted on a site. This feedback, hopefully more positive than negative, allows for the site's reputation to grow and evolve. Even if some of the feedback isn't great, it still gives the consumer a chance to see different perspectives from other shoppers. Knowledge is key. More importantly, customers get to interact and stay engaged with the products or services they have purchased, which in turn keeps them happy and loyal to the site. For example, my teammate Jeff Blunt is a master chef in the cooking world. I would love to see reviews by him of cooking products or even taste tests. He would ultimately influence my buying decisions and make them much easier. The fourth element that any e-commerce site must have is a shopping cart and a search box. Both of these items are convenience tools. The shopping cart that I speak of does not have wheels and does not hold eggs, milk, and other daily products. A shopping cart allows for a consumer to store and manage multiple items at any given moment. It also keeps a running total of what the consumer selects. A search box, on the other hand, provides a way to easily search different products as well as providing accurate results for any item a consumer may wish to search. Convenience and speed are the key elements for any e-commerce site to be successful and competitive. The fifth element that any e-commerce site must have are payment system icons, which result in easy checkout for consumers. The nice thing about e-commerce shopping is that these websites entice customers from all over the globe. Each consumer is unique, different, and diverse, as they all have a favorite payment option. These payment options, however, could very well lead to technical limitations for the consumer, so it is in the best interest of the site to specify their payment options in the beginning. These payment options need to be simple with the step-by-step process associated with them. Let's take a quick look at PayPal. Current PayPal usage is up to 12.5 million payments daily. Worldwide, there are an astonishing 165 million active accounts. Here are a few stats about PayPal. 88% of PayPal customers are under age 55, compared to 74% of non-PayPal customers. 16% of PayPal customers reported income of $75,000 or more a year, compared to 12% of non-PayPal customers. 15% of PayPal customers reported having finished graduate school versus the 11% of non-PayPal customers. PayPal is becoming increasingly popular among consumers, so it would definitely be a wise payment choice for any e-commerce site. The main point with this particular element is to never lead the consumer in circles, because if you do, you will lead them right off of your site. The sixth and final element that any e-commerce site must have is a store finder. A store finder is exactly what it says it is. It allows a customer to locate stores in their area or anywhere in the world. This element is particularly useful for those consumers that are hesitant about shopping online. They will be able to view the items or services online, then get in contact with the local branch and place their orders face to face or by phone. There are still millions of consumers that prefer the traditional way of shopping in a brick and mortar environment. For example, if a consumer is looking to buy a new cell phone, they most likely want to see the cell phone in person to see how it looks, feels, and all the features that come on it. They can do their preliminary research online and make their final purchase at a local store. There are certain products that need to be seen in person before purchasing, so we need to give the consumer that option. I hope tonight's screencast has been a fun yet informative experience. Perfecting an e-commerce site is an art and a science. Certain elements make a site more successful than others. Businesses or entrepreneurs that take the time to create a well-structured site are sure to see success from it well into the future. In conclusion, here are a list of sources that aided me in my research on this very interesting topic. Thank you all for tuning in.